Right, note down the problems. Solve the following differential equations. Solve the following differential equations. The following differential equations. So here it is. First one, d square x by dt square plus 6 into dx by dt plus 9x is equal to 0. Second one, d cube plus d square plus 4d plus 4 into y is equal to 0. And third one, d square plus 1 whole cube into y is equal to 0. And next fourth one, d power 4 minus 4d plus 4 into y is equal to 0. And fifth one, d power 4 x by dt power 4 plus 4x is equal to 0. And sixth one, d square x by dt square plus 5 into dx by dt plus 6x is equal to 0. From a given x of 0 is equal to 0, from a dx by dt of 0 is equal to 0, not 0, there is 50. So these are the problems we are going to solve. So what we discussed in previous class, so there it is. First we are discussing here linear differential equations of nth order. Okay, degree must be 1 and the order is nth order. So that may be in problems. Here it is, we are saying as to square degree or third degree, fourth degree, whatever the degree is. Okay. So, and what is the first step we said? So if it is a nth order or based on the order, first we need to write the given differential equation in operator form. So after writing operator form, you need to compare that one with f of d into y is equal to 0. And next, immediately for finding complementary function, first we have to write auxiliary equation f of m is equal to 0. Auxiliary equation f of m equal to 0. It means simply we have to replace in place of d as m. And next we may get the equation in terms of m. You have to find the roots. After finding the roots, so based on that roots, you need to write the complementary function. That may be real and distinct, or that may be real and equal, or that may be complex conjugate, or real and irrational. Okay, so based on that, you need to apply that. So this is the process you need to apply. So let us see that for first one problem onwards. So here it is, generally we are saying as dy by dx, but it's not a mandatory. So they may give any dependent variable and independent variable. If you observe that here it is having in first question, x is a dependent one and t is a independent variable. So, and the given differential equation is not in a operator form. So first we have to write the given differential equation in operator form. Okay, so write on here, given differential equation is d square x by dt square plus 6 into dx by dt plus 9x is equal to 0. 9x is equal to 0. Just I took the given differential equation as this. What is the first step here? First, we need to write in operator form, right? So here it is, the given differential equation. The given differential equation can be written in operator form. Can be written in operator form. So which operator we are using? We are using capital D, right? Differential operator capital D. operator form as. So first you need to write, here it is having d square, here it is x unum. So for the d square x plus 6 into dx plus 9x is equal to 0, where d is equal to simply what we can write, here it is d is equal to d by dt. Okay, so d is equal to d by dt. Now, is this in operator form or not? Now, which one is the common each and every term? X is the common one. Just you can take that one as common. Then d square plus 6d plus 9 into x is equal to 0. Let it be taken as 1. So this is in the form of. So equation 1 is of the form. Equation 1 is of the form. Equation 1 is of the form f of d into x is equal to 0. F of d into x is equal to 0, where f of d is equal. So here it is, f of d is nothing but a polynomial. Okay, and here that is a quadratic one. So d square plus 6d plus 9. Now we need to find the roots for this one. So for that, first what we have to take, the auxiliary equation. First we are choosing as auxiliary equation. The auxiliary equation is the auxiliary equation. The auxiliary equation is, so that is nothing but what? F of m is equal to 0. It means that simply we have to substitute in place of d as m. Then what we'll get? M square plus 6m plus 9 is equal to 0. So now we have to find the roots. You can use the calci for finding the roots, or simply you can use direct factors, or in another case we can apply same. This is nothing but another form we can calci can use, or by minus b plus or minus. So this is a quadratic equation. Or simply we can write, here it is m square plus 6m plus 9 is equal to 0. So that is simply, how can you write this one? Is this in the form of m plus 3 whole square is not or not? So this is simply we can write it as m plus 3 whole square is equal to 0. So expand this one by a plus b whole square, a square plus 2ab plus b square. Then we'll get it as m plus 3 whole square. Now, what are the roots for this one? This is nothing but m plus 3 into m plus 3 is equal to 0. So m is equal, what about m plus 3 is equal to 0? M plus 3 is equal to 0. Then, so simply what we'll get, m is equal to minus 3 and minus 3. So which roots we got it here? So which roots we got it? The real and equal. So the roots are real and equal. The roots are real and equal. Then what about the complementary function? So here it is, we'll say that complementary function are the general solution. The general solution. The general solution is yc is equal, or complementary function yc is equal. The roots are real and equal. Simply what we can do is write c1 plus c2 into, now we should not write x. There we said dy by dx for that x, but here it is having what? In place of this one we have t. So for that c1 plus c2 into t e power minus 3t, where c1 and c2 are arbitrary constants. Where c1 and c2 are arbitrary constants. That's it. So this is the thing. And how can you say that is this a general solution or not? So here it is, how many arbitrary constants? Two arbitrary constants. And these two arbitrary constants must be equal to the order of the given differential equation. If you see that the order of the given differential equation is how much? 2. And the arbitrary constant must be 2. Then only we'll say that the general solution. So the general solution is nothing but number of arbitrary constants must be equal to the order of the differential equation. And here it is, don't forget it, if the equation is second degree you should get 2 roots. If it is a third degree you need to get 3 roots. Okay, don't forget it. Okay, so this is the one. So this is every problem till the end of this unit. For every problem you should solve this first part of this problem. Okay, every problem first part, finding complementary function. Okay, so this is the one. And next, second problem. Coming to second problem, here it is. So solve, here it is the given differential equation. The given differential equation is d cube plus d square plus 4d plus 4 into y is equal to 0. So this is the given differential equation. Is it necessary to write in operator form? No need. Why? Because already they only mentioned the given differential equation is in terms of operator form. So for that, just you can give this is nothing but equation 1, and equation 1 is of the form. So which is of the form, which is of the form, which is of the form, simply what we can write, f of d into y is equal to 0. F of d into y is equal to 0, where f of d is equal, just you can write what they mentioned. So d cube plus d square plus 4d plus 4. So then here it is. First, we can write the auxiliary equation. The auxiliary equation is f of m is equal to 0. It means that simply you can replace in place of d as m cube plus m square plus 4m plus 4 is equal to 0. So this is the order is third degree, right? So obviously you need to get how many roots? 3 roots has to get. So you can use calci directly for finding these roots, or simply you can use Horner's method. Okay, so directly use calculus we can get easily. So that is nothing but Horner's method is nothing but first what we have to take. So here it is, the just to take the coefficients of order wise. M cube coefficient is 1, m square coefficient is 1, and m coefficient is 4, and the constant is 4. So that is synthetic division method or Horner's method. Okay, so this is simply we can write. Now we need to find this one. So here it is. If you want, you can check it this. So there is nothing but suppose I am taking -1. So are you getting this one or not? 1, 0 is nothing but 1. And next -1. So this is nothing but 0. And next here it is 1 minus 1 is 0. So 0 into -1 is 0. So 4 plus 0 is nothing but 4. 4 into -1 is nothing but what? -4. So this is simply what we got it, 0. So it means one root is here, it is what we got it, m is equal to -1. So this is one root. And next, what about remaining? So we need to take it as m square plus 0m plus 4 is equal to 0. M square plus 4 is equal to 0. And now here it is simply m square is equal, simply what we can write, -4. So when it comes to the right hand side, it changes to minus. And for removing minus, simply what we can write, I square. Since I square is equal to -1. And then what about m? So m is equal plus or minus 2i, right? So square root of 4 is nothing but 2 and I square is nothing but I. So total 3 roots we got it or not. So one root is -1 and second root is plus 2i and third root is -2i. So don't forget it here how much order you have, that much of arbitrary constants has to be there, as well as those many of factors roots you need to get. Okay, so here it is, the roots are real and complex conjugate, right? So what we got it here, the roots are, so this is -1 is a real root. So for that the roots are real, and plus or minus 2i is nothing but complex conjugate. Complex conjugate. The roots are real and complex conjugate. Now you can write the solution. General solution is, that is nothing but first only one real root is nothing but simply we can write it as c1 e power minus x. Why I wrote x? Here they gave y. Obviously that is dy by dx. With they didn't mention any independent variable. We are treating as y is that. So for that dy by dx. So c1 plus e power minus x. And this is complex conjugate. What we said complex conjugate, that should be in the form of alpha plus or minus I beta. Is this in the form of this one or not? So simply in place of alpha as 0 plus or minus 2i. Okay, it means alpha is 0 and beta is 2. In that case, what is the formula? E power alpha x into alpha is nothing but 0 into x c2 cos beta x. So beta is nothing but here it is 2x plus c3 sine beta x, that is sine 2x. And therefore simply what we can write, yc is equal to c1 e power minus x e power 0, anything power 0 is 1. So for that plus c2 cos 2x plus c3 sine 2x. Got it? So can you accept it? This is general solution or not? Yes. Why? Because how many arbitrary constants are here? Total 3 arbitrary constants, where C1, C2, and C3 are arbitrary constants. Are arbitrary constants. Okay. So which is nothing but general solution of the given differential equation. Okay, none. So any doubt in that? 0. Third one, the given differential equation is d square plus 1 whole cube into y is equal to 0. So simple one. So easily we can write it the roots. So here it is. So let it be taken as 1. So equation 1 is of the form f of d into y is equal to 0, where f of d is equal to d square plus 1 whole cube. D square plus 1 whole cube. Now the auxiliary equation is m square f of m is equal to 0. That is m square plus 1 whole cube is equal to 0. So that is nothing but simply how can we write this one, m square plus 1 into m square plus 1 into m square plus 1 is equal to 0. So then simply by using this, what we'll get, m square plus 1 is equal to 0, and next to m square plus 1 is equal to 0, and next to m square plus 1 is equal to 0. So if you take this term into right hand side, 1 changes to minus 1, m square is equal to minus 1, and m square is equal to minus 1. So that is nothing but m square is equal to minus 1, simply we can write it as I square, and this is also I square, and this is also simply we can write I square. So therefore from this what we can write, m is equal to plus or minus I, and next to m is equal to plus or minus I, m is equal to plus or minus I. So it means that simply m is equal, what we got it, plus or minus I, plus or minus I, and plus or minus I. So which roots we got it? We got the roots are complex conjugate. The roots are complex conjugate, and along with that what we got it, complex conjugate and equal. We got equal or not? So here it is plus or minus I, plus or minus I, plus or minus I. So for that the roots are complex conjugate and equal. And how many are equal here? 3 are equal. Then how to write the complementary function? The complementary function. So the general solution or complementary function. The general solution is yc is equal to e power alpha is nothing in that. So for that 0 into x, and then c1 plus c2x plus c3x square into cos x plus same like this. Again here it is simply what we'll get. Here it is having, so this is c4 plus c5x plus c6x square, c6x square into sin x. Okay, so this is the complementary function. So e power 0 is nothing but 1. So therefore c1 plus c2 plus c3 c2x plus c3x square into cos x plus c4 plus c5x plus c6x square into sin x. The roots are complex conjugate. Okay, so this is the one. Next one, fourth one. What about fourth one? So here it is. So d power 4 minus 4d plus 4. D power 4 minus 4d plus 4. So the given differential equation is d power 4 minus 4d plus 4 into y is equal to 0. This is also simple one, we'll get easily. So here it is, let it be taken as 1. So equation 1 is of the form, we can write as this is in the form of f of d into y is equal to 0. So where f of d is equal to, here it is, f of d is equal d power 4 minus 4d plus 4 is equal to plus 4. And now we are going to find the roots for this. The auxiliary equation is f of m is equal to 0. That is nothing but simply what we can write, m power 4 minus 4m plus 4 is equal to 0. M power 4 minus 4m plus 4 is equal to 0. And then how can you write this one? So here it is 4d square. This is d square. And this is also square. Now can you write this one as m square whole square minus 2 into m square into 2 plus 2 square is equal to 0. Can you write the above equation like this or not? See, m power 4 is nothing but m square whole square. And 4m square, I wrote it as 2 into m square into 2 plus 2 square is equal to 0. So it means that simply what we got it. So this is a square minus 2ab plus b square. Simply what we can write, m square minus 2 whole square is equal to 0. So it means simply how can I write this one? M square minus 2 into m square minus 2 is equal to 0. So that is by null factor, simply you can separate that one. M square minus 2 is equal to 0. And next m square minus 2 is equal to 0. And then simply what we can write here is m square is equal to 2 and m square is equal to 2. So m is equal, simply what we can write, plus or minus root 2. And this is also m is equal plus or minus root 2. So which roots are this? So the roots are real, the roots are real and irrational, right? Without im, so irrational roots. So irrational roots and equal plus or minus 2 plus or minus root 2 only. So equal. So in that case, what about the complementary function or the general solution? The general solution is so which is in the form of what? Alpha plus or minus root beta, right? So in that case, what is the formula we used? Yc is equal to e power alpha into x repeated number. So for that, c1 plus c2x into cos h root 2x plus c3 plus c4x plus c4x into sin h root 2x. Sin h root 2x. See clearly, you can easily identify whether you wrote wrong, either you wrote right or wrong. How can you say that? Here it is. What is the order of the differential equation? 4, right? So how many arbitrary constants has to be there? 4 arbitrary constants. Did you get 4 arbitrary constants or not? C1, C2, C3, and C4. Like this, you need to identify whether you got right solution or not. C2, C3, and C4 are arbitrary constants. Arbitrary constants. Arbitrary constants. Okay, so this is the way. This is the way you need to find it. So simple. So if they give operator form, you need to take that operator form. Next auxiliary equation, finding the roots. So if you have any doubts, you can ask. So why? Because in the end of this unit, you need to apply for every problem. This is the first step. Okay. And next, what about fifth one? So d power 4, fifth one, d power 4 x by dt power 4 plus 4x is equal to 0. So this is the one. So they didn't mention this one in operator form. So our main first thing is we need to write it in operator form, and then only we need to go for further steps. So the given differential equation in operator form as, so simply operator form, the given differential equation in operator form, in operator form as simply what we can write, d power 4 plus d power 4x plus 4x is equal to 0. So then simply how can you write this one? So here it is, x is the common one. So simply we can write d power 4 plus 4 into x is equal to 0. So d power 4 plus 4 into x is equal to 0. So let it be taken as equation 1. So is this in operator form or not? So this is in the form of operator form. So which is of the form, which is of the form, which is of the form f of d into x is equal to 0. So f of d into x is equal to 0. Now we need to write the auxiliary equation, right? So the auxiliary equation is, f of m is equal to 0. That is nothing but simply we can write in place of d as m. So what we can write, m power 4 plus 4 is equal 0. So if you want, you go for synthetic division method, or in another words, I'm going to do this one as just adding one term and subtracting one term. So what I'm doing here, m power 4 plus 4d square plus 4 minus 4d square is equal to 0. I added this term and subtracted this term. Or if you want, you can do it as synthetic division method, no problem. Okay. So very good. Already someone said the answer. So now what we can write here is m power 4 plus 4d square plus 4 minus 4d square equal to 0. So can you write this term up to this one? What we can write, m plus 2 whole square minus 4d square, we can write it as 2d whole square is equal to 0. Got it? See here, up to this one, I wrote it as m square plus 2 whole square minus 4d square, I wrote it as 2d whole square. Are you getting the same one or not? M power 4 plus 4d square plus 4. Now, what we can write? Now, is this in the form of a square minus b square or not? Simply what we can write, a minus b into a plus b. It means that what we'll get, m square plus 2 plus 2d into m square plus 2 minus 2d is equal to 0. We got 2d, we can write it split as factors. This is by null factor. Simply we can write m square plus 2d plus 2 is equal to 0. This is one, and another one, m square minus 2d plus 2 is equal to 0. Now we have to find the roots for this one. So this is a quadratic equation and this is also quadratic equation, right? So simply what we can write here is m is equal to minus b. So there is nothing but minus 2 plus or minus b square minus 4ac. 4ac is nothing but 4 into a is 1 and c is nothing but 2 by 2a, 2 into 1. So simply what we'll get, m is equal to minus 2 plus or minus 4 minus 8, that is minus 4 by 2. So this is equal to m is equal to minus 2 plus or minus. So for removing minus, simply what we can write, I square, 4i square by 2. So this is equal to m is equal to, so minus 2 plus or minus 2i by 2. So that is nothing but m is equal to, if you take 2 as common, simply what we'll get, minus 1 plus or minus I. So this is one thing. And now take this another one. So this is also, if you take this, m is equal minus b, that is nothing but 2 plus or minus square root of b square minus 4ac by 2a, 2 into 1. And then what we get, m is equal 2 plus or minus 4 minus 8 by 2. So m is equal 2 plus or minus 4 minus 8 is nothing but minus 4 by 2. And then simply how can you write this one? M is equal 2 plus or minus, for removing minus we can write it as I square by 2. So m is equal, this is nothing but 2 plus or minus 2i by 2. And then what we'll got it, here it is, 2 is the common one. So 1 plus or minus I. So if you take 2 as common one. So which roots we got it here? Here it is, we got it as complex conjugate roots. But are they equal? No, the roots are not equal. So simply we got it as m is equal minus 1 plus or minus I and 1 plus or minus I. So the roots are complex conjugate. The roots are complex conjugate and non-repeated. Okay, so complex conjugate and non-repeated. Now we can write the complementary function or the general solution. The general solution is or the complementary function is yc is equal, for first one, so alpha is nothing but minus 1. So e power minus 1 into x c1 cos x plus c2 sin x. C2 sin x. Why? Because here alpha is minus 1 and beta is equal to 1. Plus, next circle. Next to alpha is 1 as well as beta is also 1. So e power 1 into x c1 cos x, not c1, c3 cos x plus c4 sin x. Don't write the same as it is. Why? Because here it is total, the degree is 4. It means 4 arbitrary constants and those should be different one. If you write c1 and c1 is nothing but obviously both are equal. Okay. Now, so here it is. This is the one. So simply if you want, you can write e power minus x into c1 cos x plus c2 sin x and plus e power x into c3 cos x plus c4 sin x, where c1, c2 and c3, c4 are arbitrary constants. C1, C2, C3 and C4 are arbitrary constants. So this is the way we need to find. Or if you want, you can apply synthetic division method and then you can calculate it. Nothing is wrong. Okay. So please, next. What about next problem? Last one. So d square x by dt square plus 5 dx by dt plus 6x is equal to 0. So this is different than the previous one. Different in the sense, after finding the general solution, we have to find particular solutions. So here it is. What is the problem? There it is. D square x by dt square. D square x by dt square plus 5 into dx by dt plus 6x is equal to 0. So this is the question. And along with that conditions, what they mentioned, given x of 0 is equal to 0 and dx by dt of 0 is equal to 0, not 0, 15. So here it is. First, writing general solution is same as it is, just like as that. First, you need to write this one as operator form, right? So if you write operator form, d square x plus 5 dx plus 6x is equal to 0. So x is the common one. So d square plus 5d plus 6 into x is equal to 0, right? So which is of the form f of d into x is equal to 0. And we need to write the auxiliary equation. That auxiliary equation is nothing but f of m is equal to 0, m square plus 5m plus 6 is equal to 0. So m square plus 5m plus 6 is equal to 0. So you need to find the factors for this. Either you can apply minus b plus or minus, or simply directly 3m plus 2m plus 6 is equal to 0. And if you write this one, if you take m as common one, m plus 3 plus 2 into m plus 3 is equal to 0. Simply what we'll get, m plus 3 into m plus 2 is equal to 0. So then we get the roots are m minus 2 minus 3. So the roots are real and distinct. So therefore the complementary function is c1 e power minus 2x plus c2 e power minus 3x. We should not y. Why? Because here it is having x, no? So x, not y. So simply here you need to write x is equal to this one.